Medal number 1, getting back to the franchise. This is a career video, for me, I guess. A 5'8", 200-pound quarterback at a Penn State. So, yeah, let's get into it. Oh yeah, and just to let you guys all know, it's all gonna be on all Madden. So yeah, I forgot to change it. Just for all you guys to see it. That's all default stuff.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley. And with a foghorn sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The ball on the tee.
Haven't played Madden
in a long. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Down the right sideline and down to the 16-yard line.
Yes, I've not played this
there right off the bat. 56 yards.
First down.
Purdy. He'll be hit and
there's the rookie.
The 21. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the Panthers' 21-yard line.
Get set.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll find Ayuk open right side. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 8 now. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener.
Niners 7, Panthers nothing.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And these guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive.
I think this was
led out by a man who played
pretty
his
good quarterback here.
Valley,
Obviously the height is what they're going to be worried about.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night, and by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week 1. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll set up to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Dontavian Wicks.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Ward. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So
bad first round for the rookie.
From the 30. Purdy off the play fake. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And a 49er first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
He's got the death problem.
Juwan Jennings from 19 yards away. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They begin with a run by Davis.
I'll make sure the rookie is starting good.
We'll take this one up to about the 23. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Again, it's Davis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Here is third down and 4. They'll drop the throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Back to throw now on first down. Airing it out deep for Smith. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. 62 yards. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is
Mason
what they wanted to
Brown.
execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Bryant. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. That's returnable now for Smith. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Yeah, they cannot press any of the receivers just because you got
this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy. Complete to Bryant. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners 1st down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Purdy. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Throw right side is pulled in by Bryant. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Purdy now to throw. Again to Bryant, and again it's caught. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Purdy. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Purdy. Got him in right side. It's McCaffrey. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Now he's going to step up and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Panthers 14.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first down carry for Davis. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. First down, Carolina.
They'll run it again here with Davis. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Panthers.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
17 more yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
This is not all or nothing.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Panthers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Bengals come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they host the New York Jets. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. He'll scramble and take it in from 1 yard out. Touchdown. The Dolphins wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Packers. And it's Jared Goff. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. The Lions move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and see
get him to
this
scramble.
is ours.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Now 3rd down and 7. Back to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly, it's a quick punting situation.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Powering his way forward. And down inside the 15 he goes. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Inside give to Davis. Ahead of the move. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. He'll try and do this himself. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
So yeah, great rookie debut.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
0 interceptions, so it's strong. 10 interception. You guys know anything about it? Yeah.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On play action, they'll throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston.
Still a good rookie debut.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Complete. Smith has it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Now a run here off the arc. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he will have a Panther first down, and it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. They go again with Davis. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Second down and 6 now. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal, Carolina.
Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's
the rushing touchdown?
Touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season one.
It was a rough first start. And we turned it around. Made our offense look decent.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Carolina Panthers. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys falling in the season opener, getting a second straight road game to start the season. On the other sideline, it is the head coach for Carolina. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it 2-0 to start the season.
I'm back, Chet.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do,
into space.
I thought it was a safety. I know it's going to
And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
when you have a chance to kind of poke around the locker room, Mike, and talk to the coaches and the players.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll throw out of the gun. Going up top. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around.
I get a better throw.
But it falls incomplete. Third and long. He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 3. Out to his right. Taking off. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A pickup there of 28 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create.
I think they changed numbers for the receivers. It could be
He's
good.
able to pick up the first down.
85 and 86.
So they have these rules
Give me
for
a
the
receiver.
receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop.
threw that
And that
in
tells the
perfect
quarterback to
and
put the ball on your
get the
chest.
receiver's name.
That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now he'll work his way out right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to...
Really just a career in a video for YouTube. Don't worry about that.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job.
They just need to start catching
There
it.
separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up Third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's
There you
complete.
go.
And he's
Very
down
nice
inside the 40-yard
catch.
line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 86.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Panthers
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to the sideline and hauled in by Smith. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
They'll look to throw.
at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
Oh,
They're not letting me escape the pocket right now.
Take him down. They got
I
him.
tried running.
By
Second
So
and goal.
backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
That's it.
That one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there,
From the contact.
and they force 4th down.
Fourth down.
Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it.
15 yards.
And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
6'4", by the way, Seth. Just cannot catch the ball. Separation there, but just can't catch the ball. They drafted him for good separation. And
Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Let's go.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was
sorry, take that. Gotta win.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
That's good. Any single coverage, very good.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set
We
up
should be going either
3rd
way.
down.
Down and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to dial up another deep ball. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 21.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
There you go.
Taking
First
a
touchdown.
shot downfield for Smith. And he will take this one in. to the air now on 1st and 10. Again, working deep down.
Jonathan Mingo, former Panthers, turned Cowboy,
Not going to catch up to him.
back to the Carolina
He
Panthers.
will score. 79. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary.
So I needed him to do is catch
In
it.
order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike. This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Stampedian Riggs.
It's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
To 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 7. Hawk 7.
He's going to try it here again. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. So after
Great
back-to-back
pass.
incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. This one incomplete. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack off a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that
Go, JC.
good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And the Chargers.
Tight end motioning left.
1st and 10 at the
On the ground, Hampton. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hampton going to get it on the zone read. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. They'll drop to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's
Another really
terrible
nice
game so
throw
far.
right there. And as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised,
Yeah,
if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point.
There's one stop for defense. You know, I get it. You know, obviously, we looking heavy pass rush, probably. Offensive line was pretty good there. You know, took a bunch of sacks. Really just my fault. And backing up with the quarterback. Of course, this guy's starting with us. Faster Najee Harris. That's what I like.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League.
I get this defense back on, or this offense back on track. Score every time we have a chance to.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete.
Like a
Fortunate there
might be
wasn't a defender
issue
right
this
there in
week.
the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Moving to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Yeah, next game, the receivers' numbers will be changed.
1st down.
Bad read rating.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's got it about
That is a flag on it. It's unbelievable.
Big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. That's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. It is put in the end zone. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Donovan is a rocker. Getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. Downfield, he's got his receiver whisk. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. They'll throw out of the gun. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be
the Penn State connection.
He's got it. Touchdown. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A loss of 18.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And a solid return as he gets it up. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, the struggles continue.
Alright. Back into halftime. Wasn't necessary, we just threw it up just because. Thought we can get some. If that's anything.
He's going to dial up another deep ball.
Yeah.
He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down at
the 30. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 50 yards.
That's a selling color.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick. Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Micah Parsons. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Let's go now. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Carolina. His 4th TD.
Nori, best receiver we got. Boone is just a rookie, so I can't mention best receiver.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go once more with Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ground, it is Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That's another.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete. The ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit.
It's 4th and goal.
His kick is perfect. And the Panthers have...
Spun it out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it is Brooks.
Okay,
He'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on the play. And the Panthers 1st down.
A run with Brooks. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Oh, a loose football.
What are we doing?
And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him.
Come on,
He'll
JB.
wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
One first down wins the
Gain
game.
on the play. Second and 10 at the Cowboys.
Another try with Brooks. And he will
Good
get
run.
forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. On third down, here's Brooks.
And he's
He's
Oh,
in.
Jonathan Bucks touchdown.
Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panther. It's first down, and they'll run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
On a handoff, Brooks. And I don't think he got there, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Made at the 16-yard
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Open man left side, he's got it. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on third and 1.
First and goal at the 4-yard
And
line.
another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here we go. One final play. He bought all the time he could.
Can I get around
He's
Michael
gonna be
Parsons?
taken
But that's the
down
dog.
as he couldn't get a throw away. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
All right, so he's very close to revealing what he is. I think he's probably a superstar or an X Factor. One of the two. I think I put him as a superstar though. This is how the team affairs. So, we got Boone, my teammate in college. Offensive line's pretty good. Just need to get the ball away a bunch. Stop holding on to it. Our defensive tackles are very good and have good depth. Our linebackers are pretty good. Same with our Will linebacker, but he's injured. This Boone is 6'5", 203. 93 speed, so he's pretty good. And he also has a superstar, so you can play the abilities on him. Just needs to get a little bit better, and we can have a lot more abilities. Marlon Humphrey as our slot guy, and JC as our other guy. So we're all doing pretty good there. I'm going to fix the depth chart. Kind of want the rookie to start and get a lot of reps in. Because the other guys are just 1 year. So we don't really need Jonathan Mingo's looking pretty good. After spending time with the Cowboys and then time in free agency here, I just seen him and picked him up. Traylon Burks would be a good pickup. Just to smooth out this receiving core. Curtis Samuel, we can bring him back. But yeah, these are all 1 year, so we don't really got to worry about too much of these guys. As you guys see, we're smooth on this. Kerry Davis needs to get more targets and stuff. Or not targets, rushing yards. Jonathan Brooks should be still our RB1, but the only issue, I like the other dude better. So yeah, that's how we're gonna set that up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL, once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man. That's Ward. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken
Usually don't
down.
pass it to the tight ends.
A nice gain at 21
This franchise, I probably will. Just because, with a short quarterback, and gotta get to whoever
He
gets
has
open.
good pass catching
Tight end
abilities,
carries
and if
a lot.
they're able to continue to find him here in the early going,
Yeah.
I think it'll help out his teammates
That's how I'm
out on the
thinking it.
perimeter. You can take the big shots later if
Franchise
he
will go.
occupies their attention.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Davis. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Yeah, I thought that was
He
first
needed
down.
9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field.
4th down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They begin with a run by Davis. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10
He's
coming
fast,
up.
but yet seems like he's a lot slow. Let me do it.
And here's Davis to run again on 2nd. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd
I don't
down
want to
coming
just put
up.
JB back in.
They'll be in search of
JB
8 yards
is
here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. He'll try to do it himself. And he will
I cannot slide. I don't like not slide.
as he's brought down at the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Aye.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Foyesade Aluakin. Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. A first down carry for Davis. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, a give to Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Up the middle to Davis.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
The Panthers had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they moved back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Panthers.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ward. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And it'll be intercepted. picked off by A.J. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And his guys...
Now we got a lock into
it. Second half starts with a run by Davis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there for Carolina. And even 60 yards. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. He'll look to throw. A dump off for Davis. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Back to throw here. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an
easy kind of run the ball.
Points.
Yeah, get a run game established.
Breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. They'll drop the throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This is Smith with the ground. And he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And the Panther first down.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And he'll be touched down to the end.
That was good, that was good, bro.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal. Ideal position.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? And now an audible here into something else. Davis is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Still big dog. First rushing touchdown of his career.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He's got Smith here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Inside give to Davis. And down to the 36-yard line here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. These guys running back.
Go, JB. JB should be our starting running
The
back.
Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
That right there was
Just
insane.
one remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now a handoff to Davis. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it.
Well, partner, here's where...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll set up to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Dang. That sucks.
And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And that Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator is probably scratching their... Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter.
We got to have a better second half. You know, we thought 12 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. That's terrible. And, you know, got 3 rushing touchdowns. Najee Harris with a good 8-yard run. Dontavian Wicks should probably get the ball a little bit more. Let's go. Rookie that we need to have a standout with. But that's going to do it. Thanks for everyone tuning in. And yeah, see you guys.